What's up, YouTube? Welcome back for another video. Today we got NFL Week 6 pick'ems. And yeah, so down below, there's my record for last week, and the guys down there. It was just me this week. Unfortunately, some of the other guys couldn't do it today. So, you'd be robbing me today. So last week, it looks like Rhett won out of all of us. I didn't do too bad, I think. I think I got like 7 or 6. Not the greatest though. So we're striving to get better. We're getting perfect week this week. This is our week. Andrew, he's down there. Red's still on the climb. He's catching up to Dan. So Dan, watch out there, man. All right. So moving on to this week. Let's get started. We got Thursday night football action. We got Broncos at Chiefs. Chiefs at home. Chiefs here by 10.5. And just looking at like the team stats here right now, the Chiefs are like the number 6, 7 offense in the league right now. Broncos are the worst defense in the league. It's not a good combo to have when you're playing Patrick Mahomes. Broncos typically don't play well against the Chiefs. I feel like it's an easy pick. Got the Chiefs all day. They got Patrick Mahomes, Pacheco. I think Kelsey got hurt last week, but I think he returned. So not too bad. Not too much worry. Next, we got Panthers at Dolphins. Dolphins home. Dolphins here by 13.5. Dolphins, man, their offense is explosive. The only downside of that team is that defense, man. They're struggling to stop teams. They even allowed Giants to put up some points, which is not the greatest. Tua's having a crazy season. He has 1,600 yards, 11 touchdowns, 5 picks. The Chan, man. He's explosive, man. He's definitely probably the fastest player of this last draft. Also, he did injure his knee, and he will be missing a few weeks, so he won't be this game, but that won't be too much of a problem for the Dolphins. They still have Mostert and Ahmed, so they still got depth there at running back, so that's good to hear. Tyreek Hill is still tearing it up. Got Waddle, and they just got Chase Claypool, which is... it's just Claypool. It's extra depth, I guess. But if you look at this Panthers team, they've been struggling, man. They just got absolutely destroyed by the Lions last week. Struggled to put up points. Struggled to stop them. If they're struggling to stop the Lions, they'll definitely be struggling to stop the Dolphins here. So, definitely think it'll probably be a high-scoring game. They'll definitely put up some points for sure. This Dolphins defense is definitely struggling, and they're still trying to find their groove. And just to check how the Dolphins defense ranked among the league, they're on the bottom half. They're 23rd best defense, so not the greatest. So I'm still going to stick the Dolphins here. Dolphins at home. So give me the Dolphins here. Moving on, we got Ravens at Titans. Ravens on the road, favored by 4 points. This Titans team, man, they might need to switch it up on quarterback. Tannehill is not playing all that great. He only has 1,000 passing yards, 2 touchdowns to 5 picks. Not so good. I think it's time to give either Malik Willis or Will Levis a try. You drafted 2 young guys. Give them a shot. Derrick Henry, he's also having a down year, which is uncharacteristic of him. But Tyjae Spears, he's been pretty nice as a backup running back. Once he's there, he can either catch the ball or explosive in the run as well. So, in where he is, he will be explosive. Hopkins, he's still putting up big numbers, so it's good for him. Just imagine if he had a legit quarterback. I don't think he ever played with a legit quarterback. He was in the Cardinals. He had Kyler Murray, but still, I don't know, man. If he had a true pocket passer, he could have been better, man. He's on the downside of his career right now, but Giants are home. They have one of the best run defenses still. Secondary is a struggle, man. This Ravens team is beating up right now. This is a tough one. I think it's going to be a closer matchup than most people would think. But I'm still going with the Ravens on the road here. Because I don't know if I can trust that Titans offense, man. So, give me the Ravens here. I'm going to trust Lamar Jackson. I'm more trusting Lamar Jackson than I am Brian Tannehill. So, give me the Ravens there. Moving on. We got Commanders at Falcons. And Commanders laid a stinker, man. On the road. No, at home against the Bears. Not a good look, man. Justin Fields was tearing up that defense. The defense might be overrated. There's some hype for that defense. They invested a lot in the defensive line. They didn't show up. Chase Young didn't show up either. I know he's just returning from his injury, but still. Sam Howell. Well, here's a ridiculous stat actually. They haven't run the ball since I think it was the beginning of the second quarter. They ran 55 straight pass plays for the rest of the game. That's insane. But Howell, still, they almost had a comeback, but threw some bad picks. So he's still learning. I don't think you should take him out now. Let him go through that growing pains. Push through. He looks like a fine quarterback. I think he'll be fine. So you got Commanders at Falcons. The Falcons have a tough defense, man. I like that Falcons defense. They're able to create turnovers and make stops. The question here is how Ritter's going to play. He had 300 passing yards last week, which is great to see for him, for someone who averages like almost or a little less than 200 before that. But he killed it against the Texans, so that's good for him. Bijan Robinson, he's explosive. They just traded for Van Jefferson, so that's good on Falcons. That's another weapon for them there. So I kind of like that receiving room they have. They're starting to involve more Drake London. Kyle Pitts got more involvement last week. He did take a lot of crap the last couple weeks, but from what I hear, he was returning from an injury, so you can't blame them too much there. I like Mac Hollins, but I don't think they use him enough, actually. They can use him more. But the Commanders also have weapons. They got Brian Robinson, Terry McLaurin, and Jahan Dotson, but I think I'm more trusting the Falcons defense than I am the Commanders defense. So give me the Falcons here. They're at home, and I saw a stat. Desmond Ridder is undefeated at home in college and in NFL so far. So I'm going to keep the streak going. Give me the Falcons here. Well, we all got Vikings at Bears. Now, this is an interesting matchup. Justin Jefferson's on IR, so he won't be playing for at least the next 4 weeks. That's tough for this Vikings team. There's also rumors of them trying to trade Kirk Cousins. And it just sucks, man, to be a Vikings fan right now. They had it last week, man, but there were some questionable calls. That pass interference. They picked up the flag, and they told the player to put it back his helmet. But when a player takes off his helmet on the field, that's an instant flag. So it's kind of sketchy right there, man. The officiating head right there, that was Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift said no foul, no flag, no pass interference. Taylor Swift got the call here. But Taylor Swift won't be here. They're going to be on the road against the Bears. Bears at home. Justin Fields, did he figure it out? I don't know. DJ Moore was the only receiver to catch a pass last game, which is insane. He had a heck of a game, though. I don't know if this Vikings team will be able to contain Justin Fields and DJ Moore, but I think they can definitely limit him if they focus on DJ Moore, but we'll see what happens. I still like the Vikings team here. I'm not giving up on them yet. They got Jordan Addison. I think he'll step up. I like Alexander Madison. TJ Hawkinson, still that dude. And I'm more trusting that coaching staff as well, which is they're looking questionable right now, but the Bears have been looking questionable all season as well. But give me Kirk Chains here on the road. Jordan Addison, he's gonna have a big game, I think. And Brian Flores, I'm gonna trust that defense to at least figure something out for Justin Fields against this Bears team. So give me the Vikings on the road here. The Bears are 0-2 at home. Ugh. All right, moving on. We got Seahawks at Bengals. Are the Bengals back? That's the question, man. You can't look at their stats right now because those first, 4 games is uncharacteristic of the Bengals. Joe Burrow, he played pretty good last week. Jamar Chase had a heck of a game last week. Had 3 touchdown catches, almost 200 receiving yards, and 15 catches. That's insane. But still, Seahawks, they're a good team. 3-1, 2-0 on the road. Devon Witherspoon had his breakout game last week. No, not last week. The week before. This is tough, man. But I'm going to trust the Bengals. I think they're back. I think they're going to start getting in the groove. Joe Burrow is going to get more healthy. And as he get more healthy, he'll be more like the Joe Burrow that we know. So this is more trusting the Bengals will be back to where they used to be. And I think that run defense will be able to limit Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet. So, getting the Bengals here, this will be a close one. I think we'll probably be within 3 points here. But anyways, I got the Bengals here. Moving on, we got 49ers at Browns, and 49ers showed who's the king of the NFC so far, man. They're on top right now. They look impressive, dude. Absolutely destroy the Cowboys. The only other team that's up there with them is the Eagles. And a matchup between them two, oh, that'd be crazy. But this 49ers team is looking dangerous right now. I don't know who can stop them right now. Brock Purdy, he's accurate as ever. 9 touchdowns. I don't even think he threw a pick yet. So that's crazy on him. McCaffrey, he's having his way. He's getting a bunch of rushing yards and showing why the running back position is valuable. Brandon Ayuk, he's arguable to be the top receiver of that team. Deebo Samuel, he's the Swiss Army knife. They have so much weapons. The offensive line is good. The defense is good. They have everything going for this team. And so it's hard to pick against them. But they're on the road against a Browns team that's defense has been pretty good. Jim Schwartz has turned his defense around. They're really good run defense. The offense is still trying to figure things out. Offensive line is a bit sketchy. Running back is still trying to figure it out. They got Jerome Ford. He's been solid so far. I think they got involved more. Kareem Hunt there. Deshaun Watson, he's been questionable. But so far, he's on like the better side, I would say. But I think 49ers have what it takes to put the pressure on Deshaun Watson. So give me the 49ers here. They're favored by 5.5 on the road in Cleveland. But it's taking impossible for me to pick against this 49ers team so far until they start to disappoint. So I got the 49ers team here. Next, we got Colts at Jags. Colts, AR, man, he's getting hurt every single game he plays, I swear. But then Gardner shows up, and this offense kind of looks more impressive with Gardner, which is kind of crazy to think. But, you know, they got a tough Jags team right here. Jags coming off a big win over the Bills. Colts coming off a big win over the Titans for the division. Both teams are 3-2. Jags at home, favored by 4.5. Trevor Lawrence is on one right now. He's balling right now. Christian Kirk is balling. This Jaguars offense is rolling. Colts, they got questionable pieces on offense, you know. They're still trying to figure themselves off. It seems like a completely different offense with Gardner Minshew, which is not a bad thing. You know, it's working for what they have. Jonathan Taylor, he's only getting more healthier. So, yeah, it's just tough to pick against the Jags here. I think Jags can run this division. Unless the Texans, they start going again. But give me the Jags here. Give me the Jags at home. I think they'll win this one. Next, we got Saints at Texans. This is a tough one. Texans at home, but Saints favored by 1.5. C.J. Stroud's looking like the best rookie quarterback of the season so far. He's been looking so impressive right now. Damian Pierce, he's been struggling a little bit, but he's still finding his stride. He's still good. The offensive line has been battered. They've been injured, but they're slowly getting more healthier. Nico Collins, he's been killing it so far. The Saints team it can be questionable on offense at times. I know they played against the defense that's missing Christian Gonzalez and Matt Judon. But still, they put up 34. That's still good, man. Alvin Kamara, he's back. I'm going to take the Saints here. I like their defense. Their defense is pretty good. The offense showed me they can definitely put a point on the board. They scored 30 something last week. So I think they can score. It's just I don't know if I can trust that Saints offense with their card yet. But I'm gonna do it anyways against this Texans team. I'm not so sure with the Texans defense right now, but I'm gonna take the Saints here to win on the road. Moving on, we got Patriots at Raiders. Raiders clutching it up against the Packers last week. Mac Jones, 5 touchdowns, 6 interceptions this season is not the answer. It seems like failed to put up any points last week. That's not a good look. Raiders are at home, favored by 3. I think I'm going to have to go with the Raiders here, man. Patriots are struggling to figure it out. It's tough. It's tough to see. That Raiders defense has been better than I thought they would be. So they're improving. Jimmy Garoppolo, it's crazy. He threw a pick in every single game, and they're still got 2 wins. They got a win over the Packers and over the Broncos, 2 unimpressive teams. The Patriots, I forgot who they won against. They won against the Jets, another unimpressive team. I'm more trusted to Garoppolo, Devontae Adams, and Josh Jacobs. So give me the Raiders here at home. Patriots still got to figure out that quarterback situation and how to put points on the board. And how to figure out how to play defense again. They're just struggling right now. Moving on, we got Cardinals at Rams. Rams at home, favored by 6.5. Puka and Kupp. How are you going to stop that combo, man? Those are two elite receivers so far. Cardinals, they're 1-4. They're starting to become what we thought they were going to be. Not the greatest team. Their one win against the Cowboys was pretty crazy, but I think that's an outlier. But give me the Rams here. They got the more explosive offense. The defense is starting to pick it up. I got the Rams here. Not too much to say there. I'm not high on the Cardinals at all. Moving on, we got Eagles at Jets. Jets, unimpressive team. Struggled to score points offensively against the Broncos last week against the worst defense. They had to rely on their defense to put up points as well. And yeah, still that Jets defense is still pretty good. They're starting to decline a little bit, I think. They're not meeting expectations right now, of course. It's tough when you don't have Aaron Rodgers, the guy you were hoping to be the savior of your franchise. You got Zach Wilson there. He looked good against the Chiefs, but struggled against the Broncos. It's not looking good at Jets. Eagles is a team on fire right now. They're a team on a mission. 5-0, pretty good. I don't know, man. I don't see how the Jets are gonna stop them with Zach Wilson. So I'm gonna trust Jalen Hurts here. The tush push, the brotherly shove play all the way to the end zone. Just do the same play over and over. It's gonna work. No one can stop him. AJ Brown is killing it again as well. They found their answer running back, DeAndre Swift, man. He's that guy for them. He's been killing it. Jalen Hurts is still impressive. Still impressive. So give me the Eagles team. I can't go against them against the Jets team. Not gonna do it. So yeah. Moving on, we got Lions at Bucks. This is actually a pretty good game. I like this game. It's good matchups. The Lions have a good offense, and their defense has been looking good, but so has the Bucks. Lions are 4-1, Bucks are 3-1. Bucks favored by 3. Bucks at home. Jared Goff, he's playing amazing. David Montgomery, he's a man on the mission as well. Mike Evans, he's revived. He revived his He's rewriting time. Or, I shouldn't even say that, man. He's still consistent. There you go. He's consistent still. He has 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. It's good. Baker Mayfield has been surpassing expectations for sure. But I'm more trusting the Lions defense, man. I'm trusting Dan Campbell. These boys are hungry, man. They're going to win this division. I believe it. Jared Goff has been playing really good. I trust that O-line. David Montgomery, Gibbs, a good 1-2 combo. They got weapons. They got Jameson Williams back. So, Lions have everything going for them. Bucks are coming off a bye week, though. So, keep that in mind. The Bucks, man. This is tough. Baker's been making it tough for some team. So, I'm going to trust the Lions here. The Bucks only lost was the Eagles. I don't remember who the Lions lost to. I think it was the Seahawks. Yeah, it was the Seahawks. But I'm still going to take the Lions here. Trusting this team. I think this team's got what it takes to make it far this season. So give me the Lions. Next, who decided to make this match the Sunday night football game this week? Who in their right minds will pick Giants at Bills and think that's a good matchup? I know this was said before the season started, but still, can't they flex games now? And if you can, why would you keep this as a Sunday night game? I don't think anyone is interested in this. And why is Giants still getting primetime games? This is insane. They had the Monday night 2 weeks ago. They had the Sunday night week 1. Granted, we expected more from them, but this Giants team is so disappointing, man. Daniel Jones looks hurt. He hurt his neck, but he might be back. I think he'll play this game. Bills, the defense is depleted, man. By depleted, I mean they're all injured. They're looking thin right now. They even signed Josh Norman. If you're relying on Josh Norman in the secondary, you're in trouble. But, they still got Josh Allen. They still got Diggs. They got an explosive offense. It's tough to stop. The Giants, they're a struggling team. Obviously, I'm going to pick the Bills here. Bills at home, favored by 14 points left. Give me the Bills here, unless the Giants pull out a miracle, but I doubt it. But please flex this game. I don't want to see this on my TV screen on Sunday night, please. But yeah, got the Bills there. Moving on, we got the Monday night game. Now, this is a good matchup. I like this. Cowboys at Chargers. Cowboys is still one of those top teams in the NFC. No matter if they got destroyed by the 49ers team. That 49ers team is tough right now. The Chargers, they're 2-2. Had a disappointing start to the season, but making their way back. Justin Herbert is that guy. I love Justin Herbert. Dak Prescott, man, he might not be the answer for the Cowboys, man. As much as I'm giving him opportunities here, but he's not looking impressive. But they're first again unimpressive Chargers defense as well. So I think I gotta go with the Cowboys. Cowboys are favored by 2 here on the road. Cowboys have one of the better defense. You have the 5th ranked defense right now. As for the offense for the Cowboys, it is mid. It's pretty mid. Of course, you got that Prescott, you got mid quarterback. The offense gonna be mid. Chargers though, it's been looking impressive. They're like the 5th best offense right now. Now the defense for the Chargers is 31st. Not that good. So you got Micah Parsons on the defense. I think they'll slow things down for the Chargers. So give me the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys defense is going to keep them in this game. So yeah, give me the Cowboys there. All right, and then we got 2 week teams. We got Packers and Steelers. They're on bye. Packers definitely needed a bye. They need to figure out that answer for that team. Before the season started, after they got questions on that team. Now during the season, they still got questions on that team. They looked pretty impressive the first couple weeks, and then the last couple weeks not been that great. Steelers, it's another good time for a bye week for them as well. That offense is not looking good, man. Canada's not fixing this offense at all. Not doing this offense any favors. They won the last game because of their defense and special teams. So yeah, both needed bye weeks. So that's week 6 for the NFL. And next week, we should have Andrew, hopefully. He'll be our guest picker. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below where you agree and disagree. And thank you guys for watching. Peace. Till next time.